Mr. Heller, in your written testimony, you note how the Earth MRI program has evaluated and surveyed legacy mine tailing from mining operations, which in some cases have ceased operations like many decades ago. Can you expand upon how this program can be leveraged not only for new development of our mineral resources, but also to address abandoned mine lands and remediation of other legacy mine sites?
So I think this mine waste program has benefits for both abandoned older sites as well as new sites. There are byproducts currently being produced at mine sites that have not been fully explored to see what valuable minerals might be present and not aware, the operator may not be aware they exist. But then yes, for abandoned mine sites, the goal of Earth MRI is to sort of provide an initial assessment of what is potentially there, and then the private sector could come in and more fully explore those waste piles.
I have, for some time now, I've never called it waste rock. I want to change it to stuff on top, because that waste rock from 60 years ago in the mines in northern Minnesota, we're getting more ore out of that right now with the new technology, the 21st century technology, and I'm sure you're seeing that as well.
Great.
So this is going to be a win-win. Earth MRI is helping us properly address legacy mine sites while getting more out of projects we initially expected ceased their value years ago. It's getting, there's more economic value in some of the rock that they're looking at. As a state geologist, I imagine your office is constrained by a smaller budget than that of the USGS. Can you speak to how Earth MRI's investment at the federal level is helping enable work by your office, which you otherwise couldn't conduct if it were not for this partnership at the federal level?
Yes, we have several successful programs administered by the USGS, including Earth MRI, and they really do support our staff. Some of the programs require matching funds, so we put in our part, and the USGS program provides additional funding. And then Earth MRI doesn't fully require a match, but we do put state resources into the effort too, because we also recognize the great value of the work that we're doing. But we've been able to hire new staff. We bought a geoprobe using state funds, but we're leveraging that as match on federal projects. And so that's a way for us to grow our program without necessarily getting more state appropriations.
So that partnership is working.
Yes.
Dr. Dayster, in the first few years of the Earth MRI program, we've done a good job of getting a broad overview of our geological resources across our country. In a way I see akin to initial overpass. In the next 5 years of the program, how can Earth MRI be further leveraged in order to get a more complete understanding of our geology under our feet, including priority geological formations where the program previously identified likely large deposits of critical and other key minerals?
Thank you, Chair Stauber. There's been significant progress since 2019. However, continued airborne geophysical surveys are necessary to fill in the gaps. The USGS defines mineral systems. We need to refine the boundaries of those mineral systems, which is a combination of the airborne geophysics, but on-the-ground verification and geochemical analysis and geologic mapping. So significant progress has been made. We have plenty more to do.
So if we've mapped the country, but now these formations, if we look more intensely at them, I think it will bring better economic value and a better idea where we want to mine or what have you. Would you agree with that? We have, rather than drilling 50 test holes, for example, Earth MRI can give us a better location in these geological finds, like the Duluth Complex, for example, up in northeastern Minnesota.
Indeed, historically mining focused on one primary commodity. A lot of the elements that are critical are byproducts of mineral processing. So now this program is allowing us to look at a mineral deposit in a more holistic way, and instead of saying we just want copper or nickel out of a deposit, we may be extracting other elements that are of strategic importance. So co-product identification early allows a secondary opportunity to develop.
Thank you very much.
What makes this exchange especially interesting is that Earth MRI is not simply about finding new places to mine. It is also about taking a second look at places America has already mined and asking whether modern science and technology can reveal value that was overlooked decades ago. That matters because mining has historically focused heavily on the primary commodity a mine was producing. A site might have been considered economically valuable because it contained copper, nickel, iron, or another major resource. But geological formations are complicated. The same deposit can contain multiple minerals, including minerals that may not have had significant commercial value when the mine was originally operating.